After leaving Shenandoah National Park, we spent a couple of weeks up in Ohio in Luke and I's hometown. We made it in time for the blooming of bluebells in the local park across the street from where I grew up. They are called ephemeral wildflowers because their bloom is so short-lived. And growing up, they would always create this carpet on the floor of the woods. And so I was really happy that we were able to make it in time to see them because I hadn't seen them in years. The bluebells came out in the Poland woods. Running. Most of our time in Ohio was spent visiting family and friends. We also wanted to check out Cuyahoga National Park while we were there. And the final reason we spent so much time in Ohio was because of Luca needing to get his driver's license.
We got to meet up with some of our cousins who live in Cincinnati. They drove down to visit us, and we met up at a trampoline park that had a rock climbing wall, although it was nothing compared to Alaska.
He'd been chipping away at his online portion of his driver's exam very slowly, I'll say, over the course of the last year on the road, but he still needed to do his in-person part of the driver's exam. And so we spent a lot of time so that he can do that, because I had just gotten orders to Eglin Air Force Base, which is in Destin, Florida, to be an allergist. And we were determined to get him his driver's license before we moved to Florida, because then he'd have to start all over again in a new state.
Although Cuyahoga Valley is labeled as a national park, I would say it's more of a glorified state park, especially when compared to Grand Teton, Glacier, and even Shenandoah. Although it is one of the more recent ones, so I'm not surprised.
Hello.
Two, three, four, five, six, seven. 2, 3, 4. Go.
Stand there and watch. I'll help him.
How are your little seats?
These are our friends that live in Painesville, Ohio. They were the first stop on our trip almost a year ago.
Bye. Bye.
How big is that bass?
Whoa, which ones did you catch, Nico?
15 and 16.
I caught this one and
Mine is still
this
bigger.
one, this one, this one, and that one.
Wow, that's a lot.
And then these are two 16-inch fish.
Processing the
Like
fish.
a fried chicken, I think of like a deep sweet. Why is your shirt on you? Yeah, I do. Take your shirt on. I think it's
Got the shirt off like a man.
I like got off center on the thing, so then it started going one way and I lost my balance.
Okay.
Just freaking went in, and my leg with my phone was sticking out. So I was trying to hold myself up and get my phone out of my pocket so I could throw it up. I think I saved my phone though. It was in the water in the
We had already made plans to go to New River Gorge, West Virginia, and Mammoth Cave National Park in Kentucky. However, Luca, although he was able to schedule or get done with the in-person part of his driver's ed, he was not able to get the actual driver's license scheduled in time. So we ended up deciding that what we would do is just circle back around to Ohio after our next two national parks so that he could get his driver's totally completed before we move to Florida. We are getting ready to head out from Ohio today. First, we have got to update our sticker, and we'll be back because Luca is going to get his Ohio driver's license if it kills us.
I don't think that's allowed. Why?
I mean,
Oh, easy.
And we're off. I just have to take a minute to appreciate Luke's crazy driving skills navigating our beast. Next up, New River Gorge.